Good morning, guys. We're here in the Northwest Province in South Africa. Okay, so as you know, it's Francois, myself, AJ, my son, and Eric. We're going to be hunting with you this week. We've got our friends, the Adkins family here. We're glad to have them here. This is still early in the season, and we've got a pretty big list of animals that we're going to take this week. Obviously, welcome, guys, and we look forward to hunting with you.
Well, we're looking forward to hunting with you too. So this is our first time in Africa.
Good job. Good job. We're on the range here this morning. Obviously, the first thing that we do is shoot the guns and see if they're still sighted in. We're shooting the fabulous ground rifles with the ground suppressors on them. So we're going to get on the range quickly. We'll do a bit of a safety talk after that, and get you guys accustomed to the guns. We'll get you on the sticks for a couple shots as well. Most of our hunting here is done off the sticks, as you know. So let's get on the range and let's have some fun and get ready to hunt.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
All right, guys. This is the Crown Precision 375 H&H. This is one of our favorite guns. We use that more often here, obviously, because of the size of the game that we hunt. Great shooting gun. The suppressor makes a very big difference. Takes about 50% of the recoil off. The scope, 6 hour. We exclusively shoot 6 hour. We love 6 hour. Everything that they have, the glass, the optics is just fantastic. This is a 1-to-6, so very close range. We normally when we hunt, we'll have it on like 2. And once you get on the sticks, if you need more, you can do that. But great scope. It's got a circle dot. So if you flip the light switch on here, it's got a circle dot, little dot in the middle with a circle around it. Okay, so I think what you can do is shoot top left for us if you want.
Okay.
Is there sun in your way? Is it bothering you?
No, it's okay.
You good? There's almost zero recoil on that gun, so.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Ready? It's about a ½ inch below center. Perfect shot. Very good shooting. Okay, you can eject it. There we go.
So we're going to start using the sticks now. 99% of the time in Africa you're going to use the shooting sticks because we walk around, we stalk the animals. It's very seldom that you will sit somewhere where you have a dead rest on a tree stump or something like that. So we use this double sticks. It's got a rest in the front and the back, which makes it way more stable than the older versions, you know, the tripod or the bipod version of it. Yeah, just because it sits in your shoulder and this front end is balanced as well. I don't know if you guys have shot off sticks before, or did you practice? You'll feel it's very, very comfortable. So the first thing you're going to do with this is to get the height right. You can see this thing is too high for you now because I'm taller. I was playing with it right now. Only thing you're going to do is open the legs to make it come down. And if you need to turn it, you just use one hand and turn it. You do
inch low, ½ inch right. Good. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Good shooting. Good shooting.
That is dead center. Okay, let's go and hunt. Let's go and hunt. Let's go. We're wasting ammo now. What a shot.
Oh yeah, that's in the bullseye.
All right.
Right, Alan. We just saw some wildebeest. There's a big group, 3 groups close to each other, probably about 100 wildebeest here. And we saw a really big golden wildebeest. That's what you're after.
Yes, that's what we want. So.
Yeah. So we're probably 300-400 yards from us now. And the wind's coming in our faces, so we're gonna take a nice leisurely walk over there and see what we can find. The grass is quite tall. It's quite thick in there, but it's nice and hot. So I'd like to stay in the shade.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can get lucky.
Sounds good.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go. Tree there.
Yes.
He's standing in the shade under that tree there. There's a whole group to the right of him. So we're just going to cut through here and see which is the best cover we can get. Maybe go this way around. But he's standing under that tallest tree.
The tallest one.
Yeah. But there's wildebeest everywhere here, so we're just going to try and find a way not to spook them, because once you spook wildebeest, they snort. And once one of them snorts, they're gone.
Yeah. I can see him right under his nose. I got a shot under his nose.
Whoop, and he's down. You're an exceptional shot.
Thank you. Thank you.
You make it look easy. What a stalk.
Yes, that was fun.
Okay, reload.
Let it go.
There we go. Others are gone. He's down.
Yeah, just dropped, didn't he?
I just want to make sure we have a bullet in there in case he gets up. What a great shot. That's how you do it. And he literally saw us. He didn't know what he was looking at.
Yeah.
He just looked at us. And I said, if he takes one step to the right, and he took a couple of steps, it gave you a perfect shot.
Yeah.
Good shooting.
Yeah. Thank you.
Don't find him. Oh, right through the spine on the neck. That's your exit wound.
Mm-hmm.
Well
It's a beautiful animal.
Take this from you. We're going to have a look at him. Helen, what a great hunt.
Yes, it was. It was fabulous.
We saw them probably from 200 yards away, and we were so close actually that they were all looking. The whole herd was looking at us. So we backed up to about 500 yards, and it's nice and hot now. It's just on 11 o'clock in the morning, and we put the stalk on from 500 yards. We had a good idea where they were, and we saw them from probably 200, 250 yards. Went down, stalked in, and got him at 80 yards, and just how it's supposed to happen. What's your what's your feeling about the stalk and the hunt?
Oh, I've done a lot of stalking and hunting in Ohio for whitetail, but this is a whole different ball game out here. So yeah, it's I really enjoy it. So
You had you had a little window. I mean, we're looking at it and it sees us. We're 80 yards away,
Right.
and he's kind of behind the brush. And I said to you, if he steps out, he's going to be in the open. And he takes a little bit of a trot, like 10 yards, turns and looks at us. He's not sure what he's looking at.
Yeah, straightforward as.
Straight looking at us, and I said, if you get a clear shot, you can take it. And you said, well, I got a shot under the chin. And fantastic shooting, great shooting under pressure.
Yeah. Yeah, he dropped like a rock, didn't he?
He dropped like a stone.
Yeah.
And yeah, the conditions weren't that great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice and hot, but sometimes when it's hot, it works in your favor because they don't really want to move.
Right.
He kind of stayed behind the rest of the group. I saw the rest of the group move to our right. But big old bull and a great hunt.
He sure is a dandy, isn't he?
Fantastic, and great shooting again.
Yeah. Thank you.
Let's get him loaded up and we'll see if we can find something on the way back to camp.
Okay, sounds good.
What a good start. That's a monster. Congratulations.
Can you get Eric in his bathing suit there? Alan, we're sitting out here. You can hear the jackal.
Yes.
The glorious sound of the African jackal. Pretty much similar to your coyote, of course, but just an amazing experience out here in Africa with the sights and sounds, and very different from what you guys are used to.
Yeah. Yeah, we have coyotes and
Yeah.
and things like that, but nothing like what you guys got here. So,
I think you got great animals. I love hunting in the US.
yeah.
We hunted a very nice, extremely nice golden wildebeest today. What stood out in your mind? What was that experience like for you?
The high grass, it's up to about your chest all the time, and you can only see a lot of times. You can just see the tops of the animals, and we had to put like a 300-yard stock on that thing. The wind was right, everything was right, and then we got close to it, and you said, if you got a shot, take it. And I said, well, I think I got a shot underneath his chin. That's all I got, because the grass was right here.
Yeah.
And so you said, go ahead and shoot it. And about as soon as you said that, I pulled the trigger.
I seen you shoot on the range.
Yeah.
A couple of days ago, and then it's like, I mean, you had 2 bullets in the center.
Yeah.
So when I said to you, if you got a shot, take it, because the others had already started to move off. I mean, we came in from over 300 yards, I think, and I constantly, when I glassed, I would see the horns, and then at some point we ducked down and we came closer, and when I looked up, there was nothing, and I thought we lost them. They'd moved off, and then we got a little bit closer, maybe another 20, 30 yards closer, and I looked again and I saw them walking off, the rest of them, and I thought we lost him. Stood there for a couple seconds and you just see his horns, just saw the horns. And of course a little shimmer of that gold on the back.
Yeah.
And got into position, got you on the sticks, and said if he comes out here, because the others are walking, so he's going to eventually follow them. They're gregarious animals, so they'll pretty much mostly stick together. And you're on the sticks, and he comes out and he presents himself.
A front shot.
Full frontal, yeah.
Yeah.
And you hit him and he disappears. He just
Yeah,
in
drops
slow-mo,
straight
he just doop. End of it.
Yeah. Yeah, he hit the dirt pretty quick, didn't
Yeah.
he?
But a beautiful animal. What, I mean, we got there. What was your thought when we walked up on him?
Just how beautiful he was, really. I'd never shot anything that nice. I mean, we're whitetail hunters,
Yeah.
you know, and you know, we get a lot of nice big whitetails in Ohio, southern Ohio, but that thing is, you know, hunting here is just totally different than anything we've ever done.
Crazy.
What was it?
The rhinos back
Oh,
here.
the rhinos, yeah.
Sounds like they're fighting back here.
Well, they've been coming up right behind us here in the
Yeah.
grass, so.
Yeah. We have the hardest time keeping them out of this,
Right.
off the lawn here.
Yeah.
And the other night you were here when they tore right through this half-inch cable
Yeah, yeah.
to get to the lawn.
Yeah.
But amazing experience today. We had lots of fun and
Yeah, it's great.
great shooting. I love hunting with you. Same with you and Chris. It's great when you come out here and we're under pressure. We're on the sticks and we got the binoculars out and you can hardly see the animal and you pull that trigger and you boop, down on the ground. Fantastic. Great hunt.
Broke the ice.
Broke the
So-
ice. Great hunting and we'll do it again tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, good morning, guys. A little bit cooler morning, which is actually great after yesterday. It was quite hot. So Christopher, yesterday we were behind some oryx and behind some kudu, but that's the way hunting goes. We didn't succeed, but we're at it again early this morning. Just tell us a little bit, what else is on your list except for the kudu and the oryx? What else are you looking for?
Possibly a sable, maybe a blue wildebeest, some smaller game. I like your fox, your gray fox. Maybe a jackal. But the three bigger animals, the kudus first.
Well, let's go out and see what we can do.
Yeah,
Hopefully we get another opportunity today. We did see some nice ones yesterday.
yeah, went on a good hike.
Yes. Yes. All right. Good luck. Let's
Guys
do it.
ready?
Yes, ready.
Good luck. This one doesn't want to leave. Oh, she's buddies now. If we can't make it out here, we can go a little bit closer. I don't see him. He's got his head down at the moment. We're gonna have a hard time tracking him in this thick grass. The best thing that we can do now is just to hold on. That young one on the left is hitting that bush. You see that? Yeah. He's just warning that bush.
Yeah.
There's another one to the right, a younger one. You just see someone sticking out.
Yeah.
But that one you shot, I haven't seen him in about 5 minutes, so I think he's down. Okay, you can spend hours tracking an impala that's wounded because they'll do 100 yards in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And in that 10 seconds, we have no idea where he went because we can't follow him through this thick grass. You saw how he was putting his horns down on the side at some point, and he was back up again, and he stopped, and it looks like he was going to lay down, and then he got up again.
Yeah.
I like a 375 and thick grass like this. You just shoot through everything.
Yeah.
And round nose does really good here.
How am I shooting? What's it done?
There's lots of blood. I think you got him in the neck. You see there? There's lots of blood in the top of his neck. Look at the blood in the grass all around him. I think it's just about fed out. What a monster impala.
Wasn't a very good shot.
No, look, we were 110 yards.
Yeah, he was walking when I
He
shot.
was walking, and you could hardly see the shape
Yeah.
of it. That was a very good shot. I love hunting with you. That was an incredible shot.
Yeah.
I mean, the grass is shoulder height.
Yeah, you couldn't hardly see him at all.
No, you did real good. Alan, another terrible day in Africa.
Yeah.
We had lots of fun this afternoon.
Great day.
Tell us about the stalk.
We seen this impala, how many hundred yards away?
Probably about 300 yards.
300
away when we
yards.
started.
And we stalked in within 110 yards, something like that.
Yeah, we got to 110 the first time. Yeah.
And it was almost impossible to see. And we could just get glimpses of him going through this high grass. And Francois said, if you get a shot at the body, shoot it. So he was walking, and I pulled the trigger, and he went down. So
Great shot for the circumstances.
yeah, it was one of the toughest shots I ever done.
And it's so hard because
Yeah.
every time he picks his head up, you see his horns, you see it's him. There's
Yeah.
5 others.
And it's just
And they just
walking.
keep moving, and then they're standing still, and they disappear, and then they come out again. And we at the end, I think we got to about 90 yards, if I have to guess. I
90.
never ranged again,
Yeah.
but probably 90 yards, and that's when you shot him and he went down. And then he jumps up.
Yeah. Yeah, he jumps up and walks a few feet.
He walks a
Yeah.
few feet, and he stops and disappears.
Yeah.
If you look at the shot, it looks like a terrible shot.
Yeah.
But given the circumstances, that's when we got off the truck, I said, let's use the 375
Right.
because we're going to have to shoot through a bunch of grass. And perfect shots. I mean, that's an absolute great outcome. That's what we wanted. And that's why we like the 375. It's also got a lot of stopping power, of course. And we had the longest time afterwards just waiting for him because we didn't see where he was for about 10 minutes. And the others never left. It's the strangest thing. Once the shot rang out, they didn't even run away.
Right. It just seemed like it took forever for them to leave, didn't it?
Yeah, eventually we got to, he had his buddy standing there where he was laying, how I knew where he was. And in the end we got to, I think, 30 yards when he ran away.
Right.
But a great hunt, once again, great stalk, sun in our faces, but the wind was perfect and they had no idea we were there when we pulled the trigger.
No. Yeah, that was a great hunt there.
Beautiful impala, beautiful shape, tip-top shape. Prime impala, this is what we call a prime time. If you look at the horns, they haven't started to work down. Thick bases, you see how green it is in front. The rut's just starting now, so they're rubbing on everything. We saw the others rubbing on the bush here after we shot this one. And just a great hunt all in all. Congratulations on
Thank you.
on another great hunt.
Yep. Hopefully many more.
Yes, sir. Alan, great hunt today on one of the toughest animals to get in Africa. One of the most common, but one of the toughest, just because of their size, and there's always 100 eyes and ears around the impala. Shot a beautiful impala today. What's your thoughts that you take home today from this hunt?
That hunt there, just being able to get a shot at that thing. I mean, it was the grass was almost taller than the horns of the impala, so we had to get in close as we could, and then all I could see the body. And you said if you got a shot at the body, take it. But it was just completely covered over with grass, but I could still make out the shape. But we knew it was the one we was after.
Yeah.
There was like 4 or 5 other ones there, 3 or 4 other ones there, I think.
Yeah.
And but we had watched this one from a distance, and we knew this was the one.
That's the one, yeah.
So, but so I took the shot, and he dropped. I shot him a little bit back. Of course, we didn't know that till we walked up there. So, but he dropped, and then he got back up and walked a few more steps and dropped again. So we waited, 20 minutes or so before he walked in there.
Felt like an hour.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we thought it was,
We knew he was down.
Yeah, we knew he was down.
I mean, we could see the others,
Uh-huh.
but we never saw him again.
Yeah. So that was probably one of the hardest shots I ever made, and it was fairly close, but.
Yeah, we were probably 60, 70 yards at the time when we shot him.
Yeah, you went very far.
We started off at over 200.
Yeah.
And we could see their horns.
Yeah.
But I mean, when we got off the truck, we were 300 yards away. We knew where they were. And the first time we saw them was probably 120, 130 yards. And we had very little cover. I mean, we had a couple brushes in front of us, kind of in line. But at some point, we were 50 yards from them. And they were just going about their business. The grass is so tall, so it's hard for us to see them, but it's also great for us because they can't see us.
Yeah.
But
if it wouldn't have been that much grass, they probably would have been.
No, they would have been
we
gone.
never could have got that close.
Yeah. And like I said, it's one of the toughest animals to hunt because there's so many eyes and ears, and they're really acute senses. It's one of the most common food sources for any of the predators here, impalas. We call them the McDonald's of Africa, because everything eats them. You find them everywhere, and if you look at their backside, they've got this big black M on their backside. But everything eats them, so they've got acute senses. They've been surviving for thousands of years from predators like lion, leopard, cheetah, and here we come, us humans, with our guns, and we think we're good, and their senses are just so good. So I think we did a great job today in getting in there.
Yeah, I think we did. I think that when you come to Africa, that's one of the animals I think every hunter ought to take, because they've been around so long, and they're such a gorgeous animal.
Beautiful, beautiful trophy animal as well.
You and Mike both said that was one of the best ones they've seen.
Oh, it's one of the biggest ones we've seen this year.
Yeah, he's a dandy.
Yeah,
so.
and with an impala, I think we mentioned it before, but you kind of want to shoot an impala in its prime. Mm-hmm. It's an animal that they work their tips down by the end of their life by probably 3-4 inches at most, but this animal was pretty much on 24, I think 23 and a half. We haven't measured him, but it's a big impala. Yeah. But in a couple of years from now, that impala will lose 2 or 3 inches on those horns. And it's a great trophy. I think we did a really good job, and the conditions, it's hot, the grass, and we're stalking, it's hard, and we did a great job. The 375 just cuts through all of that grass and knocks him down. He gets up, runs a couple of yards, goes down. We take our time. Good idea to just hang and not push it, because if we had pushed him very good, gets up. Yeah. We get in there and you have this fantastic impala.
Yeah, I got that one out of the way. So yeah, like I say, it was a tougher hunt for me than the golden wildebeest.
Yeah.
I mean, but
well, we did a great job, and we're here for another week or so. We're going to have a good time still. We are through a bunch of trophies, and so stay tuned. We're going to get a bunch of really nice animals this week,
Yeah,
I think.
you guys do it right, that's for sure. So,
Thank you.
So, yeah.
Okay, so we just saw a big sable down the road. We were driving around looking out for animals. We saw the sable. I think it's a really good sable. It looked nice. Yes. Still calm, he didn't see us. So we're going to put a stalk on him and see what we can do. Yes. Sounds good. Sounds good. Get out. It's not that far. You want me to put one in? Yeah, you can go one up looks like me. Just stay behind me. You see these two trees? He's right between them behind them. Just wait for him to give us a shot. Shoot through the grudge. Right, he's behind the tree. Stay behind me. He's back down. He's down. He's going down. He's down. He's down. He's down. We'll give us a couple minutes, and if he's still alive, then we'll give him another round just to finish him. Okay. But I think he's going to be dead within the next couple seconds. Take the gun off safety again. Come on to the left. Swing the scuff out all the way. It's already there. Come on. Point the gun. Look at that shot. A little bit back, but just hit, you hit both lungs. That much, a little bit to the back, but good shooting. Both lungs, that's a good shot. What I want you to do, take it off fire, keep it in your shoulder, and point it on his shoulder and stay next to me. I'm gonna shoot sides of me. What I want to do, I'm gonna touch the eye to see if it's still alive or not. And just move with me, move with me. Oh, he's done. Good job. That's a nice one.
Buddy, congratulations. Beautiful sable. All in the heat of the moment. We were out looking and we saw him, he never saw us. We went by a couple 100 yards and stopped and take us from there. How did you experience the hunt?
Oh, it was awesome. Made a stalk on him and come up to him and had to wait a little bit for him to turn broadside. My scope was zoomed in a little bit too much. He told me to pick my head up so I could see his outline. I zoomed the scope out, and then I could see him. And as soon as you said I was just comfortable, take the shot, and I didn't waste much time.
No, I think I was literally saying, when you're ready, pa! So that was good and excellent shooting as well. Pinpoint double long shot. I think he went maybe 3 steps and he was down. Really good job. Congratulations. So you finally got that sable of yours. Magnificent hunt, magnificent animal. Tell us a bit more about the hunt, how you experienced it.
Everything has been new.
Yeah.
It's all been so new to me, but we spotted it, got it excited, and then put the stalk on and started closing the distance, and then I could see his head in the grass, and we got way down low,
Yeah.
and then you start getting that little more intense thump.
All that adrenaline pumping.
Yeah. And finally got on the sticks, and had to calm down for a second. Got out of the scope. You helped me with that. Got the full picture of what I was looking at, and then after that I was great.
Yeah.
Lined up on him, squeezed off, and then he went down within a few feet. That was great.
Yeah, that grass this time of the year is exceptionally long.
Yeah.
I mean, it takes us most of the time by the shoulder, and that sable, he was just out of the clearing, just into the grass, a couple feet in it. You said through the scope, you couldn't make out the body of it. So I got you just to lift up your head, see with your eye, because with the eye, you could see the whole body of the animal.
Yeah.
And that was probably very difficult on your side to pull that trigger through that grass.
Yeah. I've never shot through anything like that. I had to shoot through brush. I've always waited on the most opportune open shot, and here that's the most opportune shot. You're hunting in it, so you can't get out of it. So it's not a mowed field. So
Yeah, but that sable you shot, it was a very old bull as well. If I had to guess, probably 8, 9 years old.
Yeah.
Teeth was worn down, horns. That it had a little piece of it had a little piece of secondary growth on it as well, which is not something you see every day as well, and very exceptional bull. Wat moet ek nog sê? Wat kan ek nog sê?
Ask him what was his experience in the fact that you're stalking, you're actually really close, but you still can't see them.
Okay. So, sê weer?
Met die lengte van die gras. Let's say your experience in
Okay.
stalking an
Yeah.
animal so close already.
Okay. So what was your experience stalking close to the animals? We were probably about 80 yards away last time I ranged it. How was your experience being that close and still not being able to see the animal?
I could make out the horns and the head, but it was just more of a heart thumping
Yeah.
experience is to get in real tight like that,
Yeah.
and then in so tight that you can't make it out in the optic.
Yeah.
So pick your head up, look at the animal, zoom out. But to remember that when you're doing it is hard to do because you're not thinking about your basics.
Yeah.
So and you reminded me of a bunch of things there.
A lot of other stuff going through your head at the
Yeah, make the shot.
And that rifle we used, the 300 PRC,
Yeah,
did an exceptional job as well.
yeah,
The optic was a bit big for
yeah.
how close we were. We had to zoom out and adjust it from there. But exceptional shot as well. Double long shot. I mean, it probably took 5 steps.
Yeah, very few
And
steps.
Just went down and we walked up closer. I got you by my side just to make sure because sable are very angry animals. And once you get too close and he jumps up, he's going to come for you. But good shooting, good job, congratulations.
Thank you.
Chris, we came out here early this morning. We were looking for a good nyala, and this area probably has a nyala every half mile, really thick up on these ridges here. And we were scouting for the nyala. We saw some hartebeest coming out here, running up a ridge, and we just saw a really nice nyala going up this hill on the right hand side. Yeah. So I think we should give it a try. We're probably not going to have to go far. We just saw it, probably 150, 180 yards. So if we just go down this road here on the other side, we'll probably get a shot and you're ready.
Yeah.
Okay. Just stay on the scope. I'm just going to move a little bit to our right and a little bit to our left to see if I can get an angle if I can see it. But just stay on the scope. Going through here. It looks like there's some cut on there. Just make sure you gotta put it in there. Straight up here, you see there. Look like there's some gut in there.
Some gut, you think it's back?
Smell that?
Yeah.
It does smell like there's some gut in there. It's a little bit back. Just take it real slow. There's lots of blood here. So I think it's right at the back of the lung area. The lungs come over the gut. Just take it real slow. Give him some time. He's going to lay down. If he does charge us, I'm going to shoot him with a 45 anyways. But if we see him laying down and his head is still up, you're going to have to shoot him again. You're going to have to be real quick. Just get up and shoot him. It's definitely not just gut. There's definitely some lung in there because there's really good blood. I just think it's at the back of the lungs.
Yeah, I couldn't even see that.
I mean, that 375 blew a hole in it.
I tried to find his leg.
I think what happened is he was quartering away. And you got him on the lung, on the entrance wood, and then out the back end. But there's definitely some good lung blood here. He's probably down already, I mean, but the blood's spraying.
Yeah, I couldn't see his ass at all.
Hey, that's a fun hunt.
Oh, yeah.
Here's your dead Nyala.
Yeah.
He didn't go 30 yards. Crazy, what a hunt. And what a big boy. Oh no, that's a perfect shot. Look at that. That's a perfect shot.
I felt really good about it.
Hey buddy, what a great shot. Oh, and it's a monster Nyala. Come look at this. That is a monster. Let me take this for you. That is an absolute beauty. What a great shot, buddy. Look at that. And that's the exit wound.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic shot. And he's a beauty. He's an absolute beauty. Go and have a look at your Nyala. We had to work for him. Buddy, here we are. Amazing view.
Yeah.
Amazing hunt this morning. You spotted this Nyala. We were actually looking at another one, getting ready to go after a different Nyala, and you said, hey, there's another one going up the ridge here. Beautiful animal, just gorgeous.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, amazing hunt. It's one of the animals you said in January. You said it's one of the animals at the top of your list.
Yes.
And we did it really good this morning. It was
Made it happen.
a bit of a trek, but very rewarding hunt. Congratulations on a great animal and a great hunt. What a view, Chris. Huh?
That's a view.
That's gorgeous. Beautiful view. That's the Pilanesberg Mountains you can see over there. This whole area, probably about 20 miles to the south of here, is the Magaliesberg Mountains.
Huh?
The Pilanesberg Mountains, and this whole area in between, very rich in platinum. The richest platinum fields in the world.
Really?
And also great hunting fields, as you've come to see
Yes.
over the last week. But yeah, this
Good hunting.
mountain areas, mountain hunting is a lot of Americans that know that, it's especially up north. But beautiful area and very typical species like kudu-like mountains. You get them down, of course, but they like the mountains, eland, nyala, bushbuck. They like to get up on these ridges, and obviously making them hard to hunt.
Yeah.
But you did good work this morning over in Nyala.
I think seeing them's half the battle.
Yep, you're right. We're actually going to go after another one. See, that's that valley down here where we were going to go. And
Yeah.
we didn't take 20 steps and you saw this one. Chris, we're in camp here tonight. We just had dinner and we've got this sound behind us here in the bush here. We've got some buffalo out here and rhino out here. You saw this week we got a fence around camp. It's probably a 1 or 2 acre fence around camp here with a 1/2-inch steel wire to keep the rhinos and buffaloes out of camp at night, because we've got lawn here.
Yeah.
Which is not a great idea if you have a hunting camp, because everything wants the lawn. And every night we've had the rhino and buffalo in. So while we're talking here, we hear them in the background here. We had an amazing day today.
Yeah, it was. It was great. Different than the grass.
Yeah, 2 extremes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Right up
have
in the rocks.
5-foot tall grasslands that we hunt in. A lot of the plains can do that, and you said you want to get a big nyala. So we went up to this area that we hunt, which is mostly hilly, rocks, and different terrain, thick brush. It's a really thick brush, but that's
Yeah.
where nyalas like to hang out in.
Yeah.
So tell us what happened. We drove out there and we stopped and
We glassed. Didn't see much. Drove to another area, glassed. Saw some of the red-hearted beasts.
yeah.
Was looking back, clear in the back where they were coming out of, and happened to see a couple animals go back. Most of them were coming out through the valley. They're going to go up over the mountain there, and I happened to glance, and you seen it at the same time. Just a black animal with the white stripe on its back, and just disappeared. So we got ready and was going to put a stalk on that animal, and you were at the truck and getting some gear, and I just happened to look way up on the hill, right past your head, and I'm like, there it is. There's another one, and you got the binos, and we found it. It disappeared, and then we found it, and then
And they disappeared quickly.
yeah, and we got the gear, and had to find it a couple times. Had a little stalk on it, trying to get into range, trying to get into a shooting position where you weren't shooting through a bunch of brush, and still shot through brush. About 130,
130 at the end, yeah.
And,
But it's amazing. Every time we saw it, it would just step into the bush and we'd have to move
yeah.
10, 15 yards to our right. And eventually, when we lost it, we saw the horn sticking out. We had to come 10, 15 yards back to the left again. And it would just like look at us and step into the bush every time. But it did give us a shot in the end. I mean, it took us 10, 15 minutes to get on it.
Yeah.
But what an incredible shot. Up on the ridge, we're at a probably 15 degree, 20 degree angle, shooting up this mountain with a 375, which is not really what a 375 is built for.
Yeah,
but
it did a good job.
Good idea to use a 375 shooting through that brush.
Yeah, I shot through the brush. Yep.
Yeah,
I couldn't see my kill area.
Yeah.
I found the animal outline and then went from there, and I shot through trash. And
Yeah,
it just
rhinos going
There they
crazy
go.
behind us here. Yeah, but amazing. You pulled the trigger. I hear the thump. I hear the bullet fly in the air, and my experience in the back end of your mind calculates all this. I said definitely a hit, but I heard the bullet fly, so you're not sure. And we stand and watch for 10 minutes and no movement, none. We walk up there. It's quite a trek to get up there with the loose rocks and everything, and it's so thick. It doesn't look thick when you look up at that ridge, but once you're there, I mean, it's just thick. You can see 10 yards around you, and it's rocks. And we immediately find where we're standing. There's lots of blood.
Lots of blood.
And so I assumed it went down. I mean, but what threw us off was that you were still standing there.
Yeah.
We were 20 yards from her, and she was still standing looking at us.
Yeah, still
just
there.
didn't move, just right in the brush there.
Yeah.
So we knew it was in the area, but then with the blood, and we had no idea where the bullet hit it. And nyala, obviously, very dangerous animal. They'll come for you if they're wounded. We've had
Yeah.
that before.
You reminded me of that.
Yeah, so I was at some point, I said to you, I got the 45. I don't know if that's going to work. You better shoot it if it comes for us. I got only the 45 as backup. But yeah, we had an amazing hunt and a spectacular animal, just
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Got down, climbed through some trash, thick shit, following a blood trail you dumped from a cup. And
Yeah.
he said, there it is. Oh, yeah.
That's how you do it. That's how we roll. You know, it's never easy in Africa. A lot of people tell us, yeah, they want to come to Africa and we've got game everywhere and you walk out there and you shoot animals and nothing's ever easy out here. There's always some work involved.
It's totally different than hunting in the States. Yeah, shooting through the brush, doing things you're not supposed to do.
We had a
And,
thick jacket in the morning
Yeah.
and 9 o'clock it's 80 degrees.
Yeah.
And it's just work hard, get up there, walk, find them, lose them. And I think on average here, probably 1 in 3 or 4 stalks, maybe 1 in 5, depending on which species, would be successful. It's hard work.
The game here, it's a plains game. Oh, it's still going to charge you. Oh, you got to keep that in the back of your head. You think you're going to find a plains game, an antelope or something, and then you go through the thickest trash, and in the back of your head, you're like, it could kill me? That's not supposed
Yeah.
to work like that.
Well, I think all in all, we had a great day, and thank you. Having a ball here with you guys, you can really shoot well, and outdoorsmen, I can tell you've hunted most of your life, and you guys are fun to be around, and let's get a couple more in the next week or so.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time.
Just eat it. Yes, that's the tough part right there. That's why I took that little nipple for myself.
Tastes just like liver.
And then we have to take this is the impala balls actually,
No, sable balls.
sable balls, but
What is that?
take your cap off please.
Oh no. That's when I put my cap
Have you ever watched The Lion King?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Simba, welcome. Welcome, sir.
Yep.
Welcome you to the Kaiwai Safari family.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Well done. Good hunting.
Thank you.
And we hope we have a good trip.
We will.
We still have plenty of days to
Oh
go.
yeah, we got a lot of days.
Congratulations. Check.
So,
I want
first
to
of
see
all,
this. This is going to be
I want to
wild.
congratulate you on that sable today. It was an extraordinary hunt. It was really good shooting, really good stalk as well. And you heard most of the stuff Eric said.
Oh, yeah.
But we're going to welcome you into the family, to the Africa Club. Not a lot of people do it. So, first of all, you want to take off your cap.
Puking.
So for this, Simba. Oh, hold on. There's a-
Simba.
Get all in there. And then we got your sable ball.
That's a nice
Let's take a
sable.
bite out of it.
Do you want me to take a bite out of that?
Let me cut it open. I'll be
The nuts.
squeeze it. Hold on.
Here we go.
It's really
I
tough,
know.
I'm not gonna bite through it.
No doubt about that.
Look at you, Nay. She's closing her eyes.
There you go.
Oh, look at that.
All the good stuff inside.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Check my God.
Congratulations.
John Moyes. Okay, so we know there's some good sable in this area. What we want to do is we just want to walk blindly. We're going to get to the thicker part, which you can't see from the roads. These are very big blocks, so can't necessarily see everything from the road. So we're just going to walk a little blind walk, hour and a half, and see if we can find something. So you can go one up, put it on safe, and let's see what we can get. Let's do it. Let's all get behind this tree. We moved in behind the brush now, but I see that cow is looking this way. So I want him to just relax a little bit. We don't want to spoil it. This is a monster. Okay, he's gonna come out now, but there's a lot of branches, and I think it's like 180-yard shot, which I don't think will be too bad. If you aim on the bottom third,
The what?
go on the half, the middle of the body.
Okay.
All right, I saw that nice sable bull there. Let's get on there. Let's see if we have a shot in there. Alright, if you have him there, just mind the branches. If you have a shot there, you can take it. You got that in front. Take your time. Yes. 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 Yes, sir. That one hurt me. Right, Mr. Allen, here we go.
Oh, I don't know how to describe this one. He's fantastic. The stalk in, I don't know how far we come. The stalked in from the road, but we had a 400 or 500 yards walk in.
Yeah, it didn't take long. I think what's important to mention here, it's been in the making a couple of days to get to this point.
Yes. We looked and looked and looked,
yes.
didn't we? Yes, and finally got a shot at one.
Yeah, I mean, we literally said we're going to do a little blind walk. We just wanted to get into the thick stuff that you can't see from the roads and whatever. And
yeah, we didn't see anything on the road.
Nothing, and we drove quite a bit.
Yeah, way back.
Yeah,
so.
and then, I mean, we came in here. I first spotted the younger bull. Was still a bit red and just shows he's still young. And then we came around the bush and we saw this big black dude under the tree. And I think what we did good is we took our time there. I mean, we stood there for a while to get them calm again, because that one cow was then looking at us. Waited for them to calm down, and then you got a shot on him. First shot hit a couple of branches, but we use a 375 for that. Did ricochet a little bit, hit him just to slow him down. And then that second shot, you just plugged him right in the chest.
Yeah, he was facing us, and that's the only shot I had, right in the chest.
Yes. And we had to get him there. It's tough for the camera, can't video what we have back here.
Right.
And he was heading that way.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if we went in there, it would have been a long day.
Yeah.
A long day.
Probably wouldn't have got him. So,
yeah.
That's a lot of...
This is great.
There's a lot of thousands of acres here, and we probably wouldn't have got him if he'd got away from us.
Yeah.
So.
Congratulations, this is a magnificent animal.
Yeah,
this is as good as it gets.
I wasn't expecting this.
It's a great animal. Well done, and great shooting as always. And I'm very happy for you. This is as good as it gets.
Yes.
It won't beat us. Congratulations, and once again, great shooting, great stalking. I really enjoyed this.
Well, if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have got it done. So.
No, it's part of what we do, but this is awesome. This is truly a magnificent animal. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So yeah, this morning we started off with a hike on the mountains for Rowan. Unfortunately, unsuccessful hunt, but that happens. Quite rough terrain we went through there.
Yeah, we got our exercise in.
Yes, yes. And I'm pretty sure on the cameras everyone can see how red we are. The sun is still hot out here.
Yeah.
This time of the year it's not winter yet, so still 80, 90, sometimes 100 degrees days. So it's still hot, but yeah. And then we decided to move to a different part of the properties and look for something else. And we specifically had a sable in mind. And that's something you've really wanted. That was high on your priority list. And I'm going to let you run us through that because we kind of got lucky, but it worked out well.
Right. Well, we didn't know. We didn't see this sable anywhere. And you said, let's just go for a hike. So that's what we did. And we went through the tree line, and I don't know how many yards it was, but it's quite a ways through there. And it opened up into like an open area, like a meadow-like. And you said, well, there's one. That's a really nice one, but it's too young. So we started moving just a short distance, and you jumped back and said, there's a monster right ahead of us. So you said, that's the one we want. So.
Yes, and I think last night you mentioned, or someone mentioned that my facial expressions gives me away. And I'm pretty sure with that sable, my face gave me away.
Yeah, you was surprised to see that big of one there.
Oh yeah. That was a nice.
He's a dandy.
One. And I mean, we moved around the bush. We had a 375 with us. We anticipated to walk through the thick stuff. We were heading to the thicker areas, and we actually got that sable right in between the thick stuff and that pasture meadow thing you're talking about.
Yeah.
Lucky. And so we had to take a bit of a longer shot. But there were still branches and stuff in the way, but I can tell you're a great shot. You're comfortable with rifles. I just told you aim a little bit higher. And yeah, the rest is history.
Yes, yeah.
That was a beautiful sable bull. We recovered a bullet from it. That 375 in the chest, that did some damage.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Oh yes.
That's what we wanted, that big black sable.
Yes.
So
We're after the roans this morning, and Hugh and Eric did a pretty big hike and couldn't find them. They were just out of reach the whole time. And we were having lunch, and we got a call from one of the guys here that said he saw it, the one that we're after, under this big mahogany tree. So we finished lunch, rode out here. I hope it's still there, but it's in the heat of the day. It's like 2:30 in the afternoon, so I think there's a good chance it'll still be under that big tree. I'm gonna take a hike and see what we could get.
okay, sounds good.
You ready?
Yep.
Let's do it. You shot him at about 110 yards, and I told you to aim this far above the ground, and it worked out perfect. Got a bit of a fright for a second. He tried to get up and go, he went 10-15 yards. And I see where the blood came out, a perfect shot. I think it's right through the heart. Very good shooting.
Well, thank you.
Let's go and get him.
It's a nice one.
Alan, gorgeous animal.
Yes, yes, he is. Yeah, we've been after this one for about all day.
Yeah, we earned our lunch today.
Yeah.
The hike this morning was good, but we came out, we heard where he was, and our plan worked. The more you practice, the luckier you get.
Yeah.
And a beautiful shot, beautiful trophy, and we're gonna load him up and take him home.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Alan, what a great day.
Oh, it's a great day. Great day.
Another terrible day in Africa. And we had a great hunt today, actually in two parts. This morning with Eric, you were after a specific roan. We saw a roan and we knew about him and the area that he was. And you went after him with Eric in the morning. Tell us more about that.
Well, we started out up on the mountain, and Eric seen the roan several hundred yards ahead of us. So we got on him on the track, and we must have, I don't know, we must have hiked almost 2 miles on that mountain, and we finally just give up on him and was going to wait till the next day. And so that's about all I can say about that right now. But
Well, we come back to camp and we talk about it, and right after lunch we were actually still at the table for lunch. Once you guys left there, Eric told some of our guys that are in the area, if they do see that roan, because we're after a specific roan.
Right.
If they do see him, they'll let us know. And right after lunch, we get a phone call. They just seen him right at the foot of the hillside, where you guys had pretty much started.
That's where we started.
Yeah, and he's back there in the same spot under a very big tree, a big mahogany tree. And we rush out there. We get there about 20-25 minutes from here to get there. And we get there, and knowing that they said they saw him in that area, we stop and we stalk probably 300-400 yards to get into position. And then there's a bunch of them laying around there. Couple under the tree, and the big tree, and a couple out in the open. And at first, when I saw the bull, he was laying down facing straight at us. And I couldn't make out if it's that bull. We were glassing, and it just not sure, because with the horns that curl back, you want to kind of have a side profile and make sure. And I'm glassing, I'm not sure if it's that bull. There's another bull under the tree, about 40 yards away, right in the shade. So we had to hike all the way around, probably 50, 60 yards. And we're 120, 130 yards away. So we're trying to get in to position where we can see this other bull, and not lose the first bull that we saw, because we're not sure which bull it is. But in the end, we hike up, we hike back, we confirm the other bull is definitely not the right bull we're looking for. Hike back, get into position, and we get you on the sticks at, I think, 110 yards.
Yeah, something think that's what it was. Yes.
Yeah. And tell us what went through your mind. You're on the sticks now, and we've got this roan, and it's laying down.
Yeah. Well, I don't normally shoot at things laying down, but he wasn't going to get up, so we had to make a decision, and then we had to position our sticks a couple times.
Yeah.
So we could clear the brush, and you made the call to go ahead and take him. So that's what we did. So.
Yeah, it's hard shooting an animal laying down.
Yeah.
And sometimes you don't get a better shot.
Right.
And you always have the risk he gets up and he walks off.
Right. I was confident that we was going to make that shot.
And I've seen you shoot this week. So I basically just said, listen, right square in the chest, just pretty much under his chin, but 3 inches above the ground.
I think that's about
Tough
where we
shot.
had it.
They don't lay down on the bottom of their chest. They turn to the side when they lay down. So you got to, in your mind, figure out where the heart is through that body. And it's very easy to make a mistake. At that point, we're warm. It's hot out. We're standing in the sun, and we're moving one step at a time, not to scare them off. But in the end, it worked out, and fabulous shooting. We get down there, and that's the bull we wanted.
Yeah, it turned out really nice. So, yeah, he got up and then just went just a few feet and dropped right back over. So he didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, great shot. Perfect heart shot.
Yeah.
And to do that with an animal laying down, you got to figure out. It's like having a soccer ball with a tennis ball in the middle. So whichever way you turn it, you got to, in your mind, figure out where the vitals are. And with such a big animal, big mass, but there's really a lot of room for error there.
Right. Yeah.
But once again, as I've come to know you this week, perfect shot, great shot, gets up, falls over, and you have a 29.5-inch roan bull.
That's a great one.
Yeah, really good trophy. I think it's pretty much the biggest roan that we're going to shoot this year, right off the bat. Early in the season, and what a great bull and what a great hunt.
Yeah, you guys knew he was up in there. So.
We'd seen him before.
I didn't think we was going to get him because we chased him for, I don't know, a long time. And sometimes it just works out that way.
Yep.
So.
Yep, and it's just nature. You hunt, you do a lot of hunts, it doesn't work out. And
it amazed me that there was another group besides him up on that mountain.
Yeah.
And everything just disappeared. We couldn't find them nowhere. That's just the way that trees and brush is, I guess.
Yeah, it's thick up there.
Yeah.
And going up the hill there, I wasn't there. You hunted with Eric in the morning, but once he knows or thinks you're behind him, he just keeps moving, and the pace that you're moving up there and the pace that he moves up there.
We did have one shot at him. If I'd have been about 5 seconds, if I'd have had 5 seconds longer, we'd have had him up on the mountain. But Eric spotted him 2 or 3 times, and he was just moving, and we couldn't. We did have at least one shot up there. So,
yeah. Well, it worked out in the end.
Worked out.
We work hard. You come to see
yeah.
this week in Africa. People think, oh, you're coming to Africa, you're just going to ride out here and shoot. You work hard for pretty much every animal that we hunted this week.
Yes. Yeah, you guys do a great job. So, if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't see half of what we see. I don't know how you see them horns in the brush and all that stuff. You do a great job. So.
We're just lucky.
Yeah, you've been doing it a long time, I think.
Yeah, great hunt, and we look forward to a bunch more this week.
We will, yes.